So we're back with another Vandals episode. It's been a while. I know. I'm getting so caught up in all these rebuilds that we've been doing. I kind of put this on the back burner. We're back. We're recapping the off season and checking out the new squad after season 1 has been completed. So we're sitting in spring training. We're ready to see the new free agency signings. We might even make a trade or two, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. So if you enjoyed the video, you want to see more of the series, make sure you hit the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoyed the content. And in the comment section, let me know what changes we should make to the team for season 2. Let me know down below what you guys think of it. If you haven't followed any of my social media, we're talking Twitter, Instagram, or Snapchat. They're down in the description below. Go and give them a follow. There's also my Twitch link. Go and give that a follow so you're notified whenever I do go live on Twitch. I do, daily streams. We talk about franchise, or not talk about, but we play franchise. We play some Diamond Dynasty. We talk about MLB The Show. We talk about MLB. Whatever you guys, just, whatever you want to talk about. Go over there, hang out, play some baseball, that kind of stuff. So without any further ado, let's get into this video. So let's take a look at our free agent acquisitions, starting with the first one, a lefty in the bullpen. We're bringing back Tyler Olson, 30 years old, 77 overall, and you look at him, you go, okay, yeah, it's not terrible, right? He literally was the best lefty available in free agency for the bullpen option. So I said, let's pick him in the Rule 5 draft. If he can give us a season or two of low 4s, mid 3 ERA, a low whip, I'll be really happy with that. I'm just looking for someone that can get us innings out of the bullpen and as a lefty. That's what I was looking for. The next guy is a little bit of a prospect, and I thought 62 overall, B potential, can play across the outfield, good speed, an okay arm. Fielding stats need some work, but a switch hitting outfielder kind of reminds me maybe of like a little bit of a D Gordon with the speed, maybe a Malik Smith with that speed. I thought it was a decent option. It's a punt in the dark. If he does well, we're going to look like a good little free agency signing here. This one's another shot in the dark as well. Rick Mize, 57 overall, A potential. Definitely, one of those kind of like diamond in the rough type situations, but he could work out really well for us. Jurickson Profar, a 2-year, $5.5 million deal. It is a club option, so if the first season doesn't go well, we'll let him walk. What I was thinking is, very versatile player, really athletic, okay hitter. Didn't have too great of a season last year with the Padres, but I thought, you know what? He could be a good backup if we ever get any injuries to Shed Long, JP Crawford, maybe even a corner outfielder. And I thought, you know what? He brings versatility to the team. We kind of need that. We needed someone, another switch hitter, which is kind of crazy to think about, but he's a switch hitter. He allows, kind of evens out the lineup, righty and lefty. And I thought, you know what? If it works out, this is a good deal. It's $5.5 million. It's not too crazy. And if it doesn't work out, we'll let him walk. Prince Davidov, starting pitcher, B potential, 64 overall. Another one of those players that just kind of sneaked through a team's farm system and ended up in free agency. I thought, you know what? He looks kind of good and could be either a trade piece in the future or potentially someone that works into our starting rotation. So obviously we had a poll that included Ken Giles in those options of players to sign, and he didn't win, but I thought, you know what, a good backup option for this one is Brandon Workman. Good per nines. You look at his season last year, it was outstanding. So I thought, let's bring him into the team. He can be our closer, and again, it was one of those 2-year option deals. If it doesn't go well, we can let him walk, and we can look to find someone that we can really rely on in that 9th inning closing spot. So I think Brandon Workman's going to be the guy, and he's going to be a lot cheaper than Ken Giles, and I kind of thought that fit the mold of what we're trying to do. We're trying to bring in guys who will help us compete, but they're not really like the top of the top just yet. We're not at that level. We can start to bring in some players, but we can't just go out and spend the money like the Yankees or the Dodgers or anything like that. So speaking of players that were on the poll, Masahiro Tanaka. I read the comments, guys, and you thought this was a really good player to kind of help fill a spot in the rotation for the next couple years. It was a cheap option, and it was one of those that it was a veteran to put into the rotation, and it really kind of fit what we were looking for with the Vandals. So here we are, Masahiro Tanaka. He had a pretty solid year last year. 1.17 whip, 200 plus innings. Looks really solid. And again, 2-year deal with the club option. I know he's an aging player, so I thought, you know what, if it doesn't work out this year, we'll let him walk, and we'll try to find another veteran that we can throw into the rotation. But I feel like Masahiro Tanaka can definitely give us 2 seasons and be that veteran presence in the rotation that we need. And the big one, George Springer, he won the poll, and I had to go get him. 31 years old, 87 overall. I feel like he's definitely the guy that's going to fit into that starting lineup spot in center field until Jared Kelenic is ready. So I gave him a 3-year contract, and I felt like with the year he had last year, he didn't even play 100 games. So maybe he was injured a little bit, but you guys can see he had a good season, and I'm hoping he can bounce back, stay healthy, and keep in the lineup. He's definitely going to be our center fielder day one, and I wanted him to fill that spot. Malik Smith got hurt last year, and we kind of needed some depth in the outfield anyways, because we brought in Puig. That didn't work out. So if we ever have an injury now, I definitely think we're set. And George Springer is the big acquisition this offseason. So today we're going to enter the lineup as George Springer. He's the new acquisition. He's the big acquisition this offseason. I felt like, let's test him out. Let's see how he does. We're going to be taking on the Cubs in spring training. Kind of get a feel for how George Springer is going to look. You guys can see our lineup. Offensively doesn't look great. You know, look at the Cubs lineup. It looks pretty strong. They look like they have some high averages after 2 games. We are 2-0 in spring training, so clearly something's going right if we have 2 victories. So far so good. Cubs 1-1, Vandals 2-0. Let's hop into this game. Another reason why I wanted to hop into today's game was look at those new unis. Ooh, they're looking crisp. That throwback Diamondbacks look. I went with it. I felt it worked with our color scheme. I like kind of the gold trim. I really like it. I like these unis a lot. I think these ones are looking really clean. I hope you like them too. So while I was messing with my camera, you guys are gonna watch. You guys are gonna see it, like me moving it up and down. But I'm gonna show you what happened. The Cubs went up 3-0. Yikes! Not the best of starts. And here we go. Springer getting his first at bat in a Vandals uni. Last year had a good year. Obviously, it looks like he was injured at some points. But here we go. I'm looking forward to seeing how he performs. We got first and second with 2 outs. A chance to get out. Maybe. Oh, is he gonna beat it out? He's going to beat it out. Jose Quintana slow off the mark. We got an infield single. It gets through, and they're going to send him home. He's going to be safe. We're going to be safe at third. That was a huge at-bat by Jurickson Profar. Gets us back into the game, 3-2. All right, a chance for Evan White to tie it up for us. Maybe even give us a lead with a home run. What's he going to do here? He is going to put it into play. It is going to get through. And we got a tie ball game. Talk about a first inning, 6 runs. Okay. All right, and then a 3-run home run makes it 6-0. Okay. Okay. I'll take that for sure. Who was that? Tom Murphy that went deep? Man, the offense is just clicking on all cylinders. Love it. George Springer's back up 1 for 1 on the day. Not a lot of action in center field, I guess. I don't know. I mean, no defensive highlights or anything so far. So currently 2-0. I feel like a pitch is coming. I'm looking for something. That was not what I was looking for. I wasn't expecting a curveball top half of the zone. There we go. That's a gap shot for sure. Good on a fastball low in the zone. We're going to get a ground rule double. Okay. You know what? That's a nice swing. Gets low, goes with it on a pitch just outside the zone, low and away. Takes it to the left, right center gap. Almost said left center gap. Right center gap. Gets a ground rule double. Alrighty, so Tom Murphy got walked. Bases are loaded. Bottom 3. We're still up 3 runs. There's 2 outs. And we're threatening. We're threatening, like, quite a bit. The Cubs are in a little bit of trouble. Jose Quintana's feeling it. All right, JP Crawford, I need you to just grand slam right here. Just end the game. That would be massive. I'm telling you, I'm really liking our unis. I'm really liking these home ones. And he walks in a run. Ooh, okay. All right, so far, that was the inning right there. He strikes out. And, you know, Joe Musgrove, they got Genesis Cabrera from the Phillies? Really? Antonio from the future. I know. Genesis Cabrera, Cardinals. Duh. I don't know why I was thinking Adonis Medina in my head. I'm thinking Adonis Medina, Phillies. Genesis Cabrera, Cardinals. I know. Just dumb. And run scores, Gabriel Moya is struggling right now. So 1 out, we get an appearance in the field. All right, so hopefully it goes a little bit better than what I did in the All-Star game with Mitch, because that didn't go too great. That was actually kind of a fail, to be honest. So hopefully we do a little bit better. Get set up, maybe a a double, oh wow, Anthony Rizzo goes a deep here. Are we gonna get to that? We are not. And it doesn't lock onto the ball, and I don't know where the ball is. Why wouldn't it lock on? So that's a 2 RBI double for Anthony Rizzo. It's a tie ball game, and I don't know, wouldn't lock onto the ball after I guess I should have backed off. All right, we're facing my boy Adbert Alzolay. We're 2 for 2 on the day, double, single. It's the 5th, so maybe we get a home run and triple hit for the cycle in a spring training game. Be a little wild. Alrighty, 0-2. Get a pitch in the zone, and that's another gap shot. Up in a changeup. He threw me 3 straight changeups. Are we gonna push it? We're pushing it. We're going 3. We're going crazy with it. Is he gonna get to the bag in time? He is. The throw is erratic, a little off. And I feel like that's going to be a triple. So we're a home run away from the cycle. I like to see it. Jerks and Profar, 2 for 2 on the day. I'll take that. Showing that maybe he's going to be a good little platoon player for us. Maybe push Shed Long for a job. Who knows? Definitely want some competition. That's what I'm looking for. Schwarber's coming up. Gun in. Probably shouldn't have gone because, oh, the throw is off. We're going to be safe. We're up by 1. Okay. What's with the Cubs and the bad throws? All right, redemption time. Wilson Contreras is up. We're up 1 here in the 6th. Let's see if we can actually make a play in the field for once. That'd be nice. Right? Right? All right, we're not even getting a chance. That's going to be Kyle Lewis' ball, and that's the inning. Lied. That's an out. All right, Chris Owings is up. We got 2 outs here in the 6th. Still the same inning from the last appearance. And maybe this one we'll get. Hey, we're going to get a play in the outfield. Didn't lock on where the ball marker was. But that's okay. That's the out. All right, so it's 8-7 still. The Cubs are back up to the plate, and it's looking a little dangerous. Can we get out of it? Bases were loaded. We do get out of it, and it looks like we might get 1 more appearance. Shed Long goes deep, and I was pinch hit for, so that was the end of the game. So we're going to simulate to the end of the game, see how it plays out. We do have a 9-7 lead. And 3 for 3. I'm kind of disappointed that Springer was taken out. We could have got that cycle. That's the word I was looking for. Tie ball game. And how is this gonna finish? We're threatening. Double play ends our inning, and we're really gonna go to extras in a spring training game. That's tough. Come on, just end it. Just end it. Come on, someone end it. I don't care who. Just end it at this point. It's dragging on too much. Really, we're gonna keep going. This is gonna be like an 18 inning game, I feel like. What is going on? A walk, okay, and then nothing comes of it. That is very disappointing. Stolen base, guy on second. All right, we're still going. 12th inning, here we are. End the game, please. Anybody, I don't care who. Okay, here we go. There it is. The Vandals defeat the Cubs 10-9. It looks like Dylan Moore was the one that brought in the winning RBI. That's what I like to see. So after that spring training game, I'm going to sim the rest of spring training, get us to the regular season, kind of get an idea of what the bullpen and starting lineup is going to look like. And then we're going to get season 1 started in the next episode. So again, guys, make sure you go into the comment section down below. Let me know what we should do with the team, how we should change it up. Should we do a couple trades? Who we should trade? Let me know. Let me know in the comment section down below. Also, I'm putting a poll up here in the top corner for you guys. Rate my off-season moves. Up here, top corner. I'm gonna give you some options. Go tell me what you think of it. So spring training comes to a close. 17-10 on the month, or the month and a half it is. So not bad. We're gonna take a quick look and see how people did. Tanaka did well. Gonzalez did well. Henderson, Alvarez. So yeah, Justin Dunn not so much, but I'm pretty happy with the way everything's looking. You know what? Okay. These 2 guys didn't get any appearances. Makes sense. But from what I saw, pretty happy with what I saw. The bench, Jerkson Profar was all right. Noel V. Marte is definitely a player I'm looking forward to getting into the team at some point. Like he's really hyped up, and I can see why. He looks like he's gonna be nasty in real life. And then Seager had a good spring. Mitch Haniger not so much. Couldn't continue that hot streak that he had last year. George Springer, whoo, gotta love it. And anything else? Okay. Some performers there. So let's actually look at how we're going to look for the regular season. Heading into the regular season, this is our team. Starting rotation: Tanaka, Musgrove, Henderson, Alvarez, Marco Gonzalez, and Justin Dunn. I'm all over the place, but Justin Dunn, clearly the weaker link in the rotation, but I definitely think he'll jump up once we get him into a groove, get going. If he doesn't do well, he definitely can become a trade piece, and we could rock with Kirby or Gilbert next year. Orena as our long reliever, I'm comfortable with that. Austin Adams, Cordero, Nestor Cortez is coming up from the minors. He's got some decent per nines. We needed a lefty. It kind of works that we brought him up from the farm system. Tyler Olson, the lefty that I acquired through the Rule 5 draft. Yohan Lopez and Brandon Workman. Huge improvements in the pitching staff just after one season, and I really like the moves that we did. Our bench consists of Murphy, Profar, Lopez, Moore, and Walton. Walton can definitely play the corner. No, not Walton. Moore. He can play the outfield for us. He's got that fielding ability, decent speed. So if something does happen where we have an injury, Moore can step in. Profar can play the outfield for us. So we have some depth this year. When you look at our lineup, this is what we're looking like. This isn't the set order. I actually really don't like this order after the CPU changed the order that I did, but I'm going to change it up. But this is the team. I really like what we have here. This is looking nice. This is a really strong lineup. And then look at our farm system. Victor Mesa Jr., Julio Rodriguez. We got Jake Shiner, who I really think is going to be a decent either backup or starter for us in a couple seasons. We got Jared Kelenic, Noel V. Marte. This team is looking nice. And then you got in Double-A. Who do we have in Double-A that looks decent? Is it Jack Larson? He's got B potential. He looks okay. Pedro Campos could potentially be a nice little bench bat for us. So we have some players to look forward to. And then when we look at the pitching staff, because again, we got Kirby, we got Gilbert, Gabriel Moya could potentially start to develop. He's in his mid-20s. We might get to the point where he could be decent for us. Sean Lamb, our season 1 draft pick with A potential. And then we have Rick Mize, who we just signed, who's actually a starter. So we need to get him in here somewhere. Sure, right there. And then we have Freddie Merriville, who was a season 1 draft pick. Oscar Colas, a free agent. I don't think I mentioned him. We signed him in free agency, B potential pitcher. And yeah, we got a couple guys to look forward to in our farm system. I'm liking what I'm seeing. And let's see what our top prospects are looking like. See if we have any. Julio Rodriguez, it just misses out on the top 5. He's number 6. Who else? Anybody else? Nobody? Nobody. Jared Kelenic cracks the top 30. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Logan Gilbert and George Kirby. So we have 4 in the top 50. Love to see it. I might try to swindle a team and try to pick up another one of these names to really strengthen our farm system, but we'll have to wait and see. That's where I'm going to end it, guys. Again, I'm really looking forward to this one. You kind of get a sneak peek of what the away unis are looking like. You kind of see them. They're not bad. I kind of like them, but I feel like I could have done something a little bit better with them. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's season 2 debut of the Las Vegas Vandals. I'm looking to get an episode not out on Thursday but on Friday, so if you're looking forward to that, hit that like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoyed the content, and as always, guys, get in the comment section. Let me know what we should do with this team for season 2. I want to hear your input. Make sure you go to the poll. Let me know what you thought of the off-season moves. And that's it, guys. I'm gonna leave 2 videos on screen now. Go and give them a watch if you missed them, and that's it. I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.